song I was thinking about. This is with Mariah Carey and ODB. I don't know ODB, right? This the song that I was hearing this morning. I ain't gonna lie, in this song right now. I can slide, baby. I'm towards you. Oh, so sweet. What you say? I'm in heaven. This the part I was hearing. That part when she's like, I don't know what she be saying. I ain't gonna lie. But that part where she was like, in my boyfriend, lucky boyfriend. Somebody, your man lucky right now. That's what it is. Peace, love, and light. She said she feel like she in heaven right now. Peace, love, and light. Can y'all hear me? I won't know if y'all can hear me. If y'all you know what I'm saying, period. Well, I guess it don't really matter. Period. I guess it really don't even matter right now, huh? Peace, love, and light. Hold on. That's how I feel, y'all. Look at that. Oh my God. He said, me and Mariah go back like babies with pacifiers. Looking ass. Looking ass. I don't know. I just feel like that. It's funny as hell. That part. That's funny. No, this supposed to be more this way. That's how I want to be today. Out the way. And it's getting a little that part. Supposed to be to the side. That way my earrings can show. Didn't cut it again. Is it in a way? In heaven with my family. Oh, from Maine. Okay, now I need to get this out the way, y'all. I just had to put a fresh top coat up on my nails, and then I decided to add some jewels to them so that they don't, be to me those designs and stuff up on them. I feel like that. I'm just used to that. Okay, that part right there. So it's giving that as well. What she say? I'm in heaven, with my boyfriend, my lucky boyfriend. Okay, somebody, you understand? It's giving that some. Oh my God, look at this. What that say? I knew I was hearing that song this morning. You understand? I don't know what I was hearing, but I kept hearing. I'm in heaven That part right there. So it's giving it. I don't know if this a passed over loved one and sending a message, and perhaps that was their favorite song. I know ODB passed over too, so RIP to him. You understand that part right there. But when I woke up this morning, that's what I was hearing. You understand? I was actually hearing it while I was still asleep. Now, what I'm telling y'all, I said I felt like something was what trying to wake me up, and it was toxic. It was like people, there's some situations going on, right? And it was something about a child being molested and things like that. I'm not even gonna lie. And it was some other shit. It's like people, I'm hearing other people talking though. You know what I'm saying? Period. I'm hearing other people talking, and I don't know if there's some sort of investigation or some shit going on or whatever the case may be. But whatever they saying somebody did, they did that shit. You hear me? Peace, love, and like that part right there. It's like somebody is probably trying to deny some shit, but whatever people saying that they did at this time, they did that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you because I don't be just getting messages like that randomly for no reason. You understand? So it is what it is. Or somebody they gotta get killed or something, or do something gotta happen to them for messing with children and and they shouldn't be doing that. Okay, that part right there. But it's like I was forcing myself to push those thoughts and stuff away, like, cause I'm hearing other people talking and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who am I tapping into while I'm asleep? You understand? Peace, love, and light. You know what I'm saying? All I've been noticing is that yes, my following, my subscribers growing up, I get a lot of people talking to me in the comments, and I've been seeing different situations and shit like that from people. I don't know if somebody you going through a court situation, and it's like something went to court, right? Period. And it's like accusations or something, but it's not just accusations. Who the victim is telling the truth about some shit too. Okay. Peace, love, and light. So that part right there. And I was hearing that stuff, okay? And it could be like somebody they wanted to know if somebody got some proof or something. They don't need no fucking proof. And it's their word against the other person's word, and the other person's a fucking liar. The other people's are fucking liars. You hear you hear what I'm saying? And they up on bullshit. You understand that part right there? So yes, I don't know if somebody passed away and they are in heaven. You understand too, because that's what I was hearing, And I just wrote that part down. I ain't write nothing else down, but I'm in heaven. You understand? I wrote it in a green pencil. Okay, somebody green could be your favorite color. Green could be a color that you working with right now. Okay, green represents healing and love and things like that as well. Peace, love, and light. And it's also the you know, the primary color in the earth, meaning like it's more green out here than anything else. Okay. Peace, love, and light. So yes, it's been some shits going down. I'm hearing and things like that as well. And it's like some of y'all finding out y'all that a lot of these women's are not trustworthy. So that's the energy too. It was a woman behind something, a woman behind something that happened to somebody's child. Okay. It's like she took the child around a man or to a man and let a man do something to somebody else's child. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And it ain't her child. You hear me? So this shit is crazy. Somebody, you could be a king of cups, it could be your child. I don't know. But yeah, it's a woman. This shit happened because of a woman. All right. And it sounds so fucked up, but like she could have been trafficking that child or some shit like that. You hear me? That's what I'm hearing right now. Peace, love, and light. But I was hearing some disturbing messages this morning, and there was other people talking, okay? And it was like a conversation going on, and it was about somebody who had been either sexually abused in some way, shape, or form, put it that way. And it was sounding like they were talking about a child, okay? Um, that's what I'm seeing here. We got a King of Wands coming out in the Six of Cups underlying energy here. Okay, somebody likes children or some shit like that. You understand? This could be a popular person as well, and that's probably why it was being talked about like that. The way I heard it, because the man is a public figure or some shit like that too. Keep your eyes on the big prize, lead the details of others, experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. This person coming out up in an upright energy up in this deck is like somebody who is an inspirational person, generous person. They are probably active, could be an athlete, some sort of public figure. They're a popular individual. Whoever this man is could be very attractive as well. However, it's like if he with a woman, he only with the woman because she got some kids or some shit. Some about these kids, you hear me? Or trying to take some kids from somebody too. You said what? So I don't know what the fuck going on. You hear me? But it's not good, whatever it is. You understand? And somebody trying to cover it up. Somebody is defending a woman that they damn near put must be in love with, and they kids telling them shit and telling the other parents shit and stuff. Yeah, and they not even listening to what the parents, what the kids is saying, and what the other parent is saying. So they just sitting around and allowing their kid to be abused or their kids to be abused or something like that. Peace, love, and light. So yes, that's what I'm seeing there. Somebody is deciding that they need to change their life. What's going on with this energy here, God? We got this King of Gabriel here. So I was hearing some information this morning that was very disturbing. Okay. Um, we got peace coming out. We got seven of pentacles coming out and a decision being made, and somebody is like this making a decision to or needing to make a decision to release themselves from whatever that's been holding them back. It's looking like somebody has been in a relationship or invested in somebody for a long time. Okay, release the past. So the thing about it is, whatever this person done, I'm gonna be honest, it's the King of Wands energy. Whatever he did it in his youthful years. He was a youth or something or a child, and it's all being brought up now. Okay, something somebody did or they did it to a child, right? And it could have been very much so children doing shit to other children, right? So we got a page of Michael's here. So something that was done is being in the past is being brought up now. Now the spirits is urging peace, okay? Because it's giving like it was, I don't know what the fuck, because I don't give a fuck. Understand that part right there. You know what I said? Some of them kids be needing to get, because they be doing shit they shouldn't be doing and all kind of shit. But jail or something, okay? I don't know if this person served jail time or something like that as well for whatever it is that they doing or they done and they now about to be released. And so that's why everything is being brought back up, and perhaps I don't know if they really was convicted for whatever it is that they doing, and that's why they being released or some shit like that. But whatever the situation is, people are being called to let go of it. Okay, it's a past situation or something, and it's saying somebody been working on being a good person. They been a good person for a very long time. I don't know who the hell the man is. You understand? But whatever he did, it was when he was a child or a youth or something. And now I ain't gonna lie, it reminds me of a story, and it also reminds me of a dream. You understand? I think I was telling y'all about a dream I had, and it was like, it was weird. It was like we went back in time or something. I went back in time, and it was grown people that I know, right? But they were children in the dream. And one of the children, he was more like a teenager, but the other child, she was a child, right? Period. She was younger than him, but she was a child. But I was there with both of them, right? And in real life, that the dude is older than me, way older, not too much, about 3 years maybe. Okay. He older than me and stuff like that. So up in a dream, I was still an adult, which is weird, you understand? And it was like I was finna leave out the house to go somewhere or something, but I saw the child that's sitting there. She looking like so scared and fearful while I'm about to leave out the door. And y'all need to pay attention to that too. Y'all just be leaving. Y'all kids be screaming. They don't want to stay with them people and all kind of shit. And y'all just, oh, they just said, or they just this spoiled and this and that. No, the motherfuckers be doing shit to your motherfucking kid when you leave, bitch. That type of shit. And my thing is, yeah, I understand why y'all be leaving them kids with people and stuff, because you got to go to work, you got to make money, you got to woo, all that type of shit. And it's just unfortunate, but your kid ain't going crazy for nothing. If you was leaving your kid with somebody who takes care of them, nurtures them, care for them, all of that type of shit, that child would not be going crazy like that. I don't give a fuck who it is. You understand? So that part right there. So some of y'all need to hear that. God was talking about that too. It also could be just of somebody who's extra aggressive with kids as well. And it's like, stop hitting them. When you telling them no or telling them stop or something, you just hit them immediately without giving them a chance to stop doing whatever the fuck you telling them to stop doing. That's abuse. I don't care if it's your kid. That is abuse. You tell them first, you speak before you start hitting. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so Queen of Michael here, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. Okay, you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Okay, but somebody's coming towards you and they want to be with you. Okay, they romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective, okay, somebody who does a lot of inner work. So they definitely are considerate of other people's feelings and emotions and how they make other people feel as well. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Okay, I feel like somebody you're kind of like blocking out love at this time because you got a lot of stuff going on and it's like issues that need to be solved or resolved and stuff like that as well. So that's what I'm hearing as well too. Okay, it's a lot going on. You got strength, confidence here. It's telling you to be confident in yourself, or also strength through forgiveness. Now somebody could have very well did something to you when you were a child, you understand, and it's like you no longer hold that person to whatever it is that they did to you. You have forgiven this individual is what I'm seeing here too. Okay, this could be somebody that you know from your childhood or stuff, a family member or something, and it's like you've learned about this stuff and you've healed yourself, so you forgive that person. Okay, and it's something in your mind thinking like if they did that shit to you, somebody must have did some shit to them that, you know what I'm saying, that made them behave, made them be like that. You know, I don't know what the fuck it is, you understand, but some, I don't know shit, period. And then some people, I don't know what it is. That's just the way that they family they sweep shit under the rug, or I don't know what the case may be. But yeah, it's like some people brought up some shit about somebody and they about to be released from jail. You understand? And this person could have very well molested somebody or something when they were younger, okay? Or molested people, period. And people are talking about some shit because they feel like that person shouldn't be getting out of jail. So it was saying whoever it is, they a public figure. Okay. Whoever it is, they a handsome person, they a public figure. Okay. I don't know if they an athlete or something, but they are somebody who's up in a very fast moving industry. Okay, and they get a lot of attention. Knight of Ariel here coming out. Somebody is trustworthy, right? Or you are. Trust yourself. Okay. Some about somebody talking to you and stuff. You could tell that they being sincere or whatever it is that they're speaking and stuff. Somebody could come to you and they could have a problem. They could have a little issue or something like that, and they need your help solving the problem. So I see celebrations and victories and stuff like that as well. Because I was hearing that, and it could be like relationships, new relationships being announced at this time. Family babies are being like, oh, we're pregnant, telling the people that they having a baby and things like that as well. What else am I seeing? Like parties, you know, the graduation parties and things. Some of them are birthday parties and stuff as well with that Three of Cups energy too. Um, People hanging around enjoying the people that actually support them, family, friends, things like that, you know, and y'all could be pouring into one person in particular. It could be like their birthday, or like I just said, their graduation, something they have a big accomplishment that they just had or something recently. You could have got a new job. I don't know what it is, but it's like people are proud of you. Okay, people pouring into your cup is what I'm seeing here. And then it's like it's a lot going on, but it's somebody still making time for their family, their friends, and things like that to show up, right? Ten of Swords, something's going, something's over. It's also saying you can gracefully bow to something, okay? I don't know what this is about. Eight of Swords here, okay? Because somebody is in jail or they need to go. I don't know who this person is, but you don't talk to them. You could have blocked them or restricted them. Somebody is like you know, you forgive them, but you don't ever want them around you again. You understand? Period. That part right there. So it's giving that you barely be around certain people. This shit crazy. And it's like you will stop hanging around people if they still cool with those people. You understand? With people that are like that, they not to be trusted around children and shit like that. You will just cut them off. And if you see them around somebody that you know and stuff, you cut all of that. So it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because like forgiveness don't mean that you got to be back around people. You know, it don't mean that you got to trust them either. You understand? It don't mean you got to trust them again after you know what I'm saying? Forgiveness don't mean you gotta care, fuck with them, none of that type of shit. It's just you just letting go of whatever hurt and resentment that you feel and guilt that you could feel for yourself and things like that as well. It is don't mean that you fuck with them, okay? Peace, love, and light. That's what I'm saying there. And it's like so you don't gotta be around them. You don't got to be at them family functions if you don't want to be at them family functions and around certain people and shit like that either. Yesterday it was talking about that like somebody's mom, you know, and it's like they was giving off that the mother from Precious, you know, that movie Precious vibes. You understand? And it's like weird ass, you know what I'm saying? Period. I don't know, like the fuck. It was giving off that type of shit. You understand? And I'm like, it's saying it's a woman involved up in this shit, okay? And it's a grown ass, you know, a grown ass mama or grandma or something like that, auntie or some shit, trying to get make something happen to somebody, get somebody to do something horrible to somebody else's child or to their own child. You understand? Peace, love, and light, or just allowing the person to do it. Like she obsessed with the nigga or some shit. And whatever he want, whatever it is that I don't know, she a weirdo. No, starting a new life, finding your purpose, or forgiving, compassionate review of the past. So I see you letting go of stuff that has happened to you and things like that, but that is your divine guidance, right? That's probably my personal divine guidance. Some of y'all, it may be the same for you, depending on what you've been through and if you at a level of forgiveness or not yet. It's what I'm seeing here. So yes, we got a queen of Ariel, a king of Ariel coming together. Okay, are they here together? And some people seeking divine guidance here to search for the meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with teachers, wise teachers, or friends. Okay. And then Biggie Smalls playing in the background, right? So yeah, it's giving Diddy, okay? Them niggas looking ass, no bullshit. They famous people, public figures, all that type of shit. Had women going crazy over them and stuff. And I know all y'all women that used to be loving Diddy and going crazy over him just feel so disgusted with yourselves right now. That true. Looking at that, I didn't mean to say it like that, but yeah, new beginnings. It be like that shit. I don't know. That's why it's like if I hear something about somebody, I don't know if it's true or not. I'ma pray for you folks. If you fucked up, you know that prayer, what that prayer gonna do to you. You hear me? But yeah, if you ain't did that shit, then you know you will be all right? That part right there. So we'll see. 'Cause there's a new beginning here for somebody. Somebody definitely feeling like they need justice in this new beginning. The universe is saying that you're going to have justice in your new beginning. Is what I'm seeing here. Starting a new life, finding purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. That's why you don't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That's why you forgive people for what you've been through in your past. Okay, because of your purpose. It's like you now have insights of your purpose and things, and so you probably went through a bunch of horrible things. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And it's like those things taught you a lot of stuff, right? And it taught you resilience and other things. And it's like you're able to now teach these things to other people, okay? And when you speak about what you've been through, is not coming from a place of weakness, right? So when you're speaking to other people, you're not even speaking weakness into them or over them, but you're speaking to the strength or the courage within them and helping them to bring that out of themselves, okay? Or to the forefront of their existence, right? You are not what you've been through. You understand that part right there. So it's like some people, that's why you forgave people, because whatever you've been through, it made you stronger, it made you powerful or whatever, and you now see it for that rather than what it could have done to you, is what I'm hearing. You got the emperor here too, justice, police system, law, right? Judicial system. Emperor here, new beginnings, justice, more in your favor. more stability, security, safety, moving forward, protection is what I'm seeing here. You might be moving around a lot, so that's why you're gonna need protection. I see back and forth communication, traveling as well. Change is happening very, very quickly as well, is what I'm seeing here too. Peace, love, and light. So this is saying that change your life. Nine of Ariel, four of Wands. Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom, breaking free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that bring change to your life. So that's probably another reason why you forgive somebody. Because holding them grudges and stuff like that sometimes keep you in that energy, keep them curses going. You understand that part right there. So nine of Ariel here. So it's like you change your life and it's like you choosing to be independent or you are, okay, right now. Nine of Pentacles energy. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success and love for the beautiful things in life. Okay. And it's like you coming together with somebody at the same time with the Four of Wands or some sort of community here. But it's given like you coming together with somebody harmoniously or up in a harmonious setting. You understand? Peace, love, and light. This also could represent a group of people who work really, really well together. All right. Y'all could be like creating together. And it's like whatever y'all creating is creating also beautiful moments and things like that for y'all. Right. So I'm hearing that too. Peace, love, and light. Some of y'all been needing to do things to change your energy with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody you've been you're also very attractive. That's what I'm seeing because I say Knight of Wands. Somebody's very attractive. Somebody could be young. Is what I'm seeing here as well. A young fire sign. And we got the Knight of Ariel here, but also trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. Could have been working towards a goal for at least a year now, towards stabilizing yourself, your foundation, being there for a friend, supporting somebody that you know who's working up on something you understand as well, and encouraging that person to keep doing whatever they doing because they're really good at what they doing. Empowerment, okay? This could be your friend or something with the Two of Cups here. I see two people having a heart to heart, having a conversation here. Eight of Wands with the Two of Cups here. And it's like whatever y'all talking about, y'all saying the same thing or y'all feel the same way about something. Okay. Could feel the same way about each other. Both people could be loyal to each other as well. And it's something about y'all saying stuff. Y'all saying similar things or y'all saying it's like, oh, you that type of shit. I don't know if y'all talking to each other. You understand? And it was like, oh, you think that too, or you did that too, or where you experience that, or well, y'all experience similar things. Okay, so somebody you made a friend, based off of the fact that y'all could have similar upbringings or been through similar things in life. Okay, something about your perspectives. Being able to actually understand each other's perspectives. Okay, somebody is like also getting a different perspective of something or someone, right? Peace, love, and light. And it's then that God is in control of a certain situation too. Divine timing, changes that needs to happen and things like that before certain things come together, right? So I see some sort of rapid change coming in, uncontrollable change after a conversation between two people. The wheel card coming out here. This is talking about divine timing, working divine orchestration as well. God being involved or the higher powers being involved up in a situation. And I also feel like clouds are not always bring a bad thing. Okay. I don't know why I feel like that. You need to hear it. Okay. Period. Because clouds are not always a bad thing because, most of the time, a lot of the time when we see the clouds, that means rain is coming. Right. And they got this water, I don't know how it like this, water, like irrigation type of system. I don't know what this is. Water coming through and the water going to come from the skies. Right. So they got the water flowing down and it's because it's like it's a season for everything, period. It's given that. So it's like the rainy season or something, and it was more stressful or something like that as well, certain season, right? And it's crazy how we were just talking about. I need to stop talking right now. I'm gonna start this live over, y'all, because this message all over the place. I'm giving it only 30 minutes, right? So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm gonna just start a new live in a minute.